guys! In this video I'm going to talk about my goals for 2025. So the year just started. Today for me is January 1st. Might not get the video out until later because I have a few more videos to edit as well. But I did go ahead and make all of my goals for the new year, and I decided that rather than just making a list of goals that I'll probably not look at until like the end of next year, I decided to make a bingo card for my goals so that hopefully throughout the year I will want to go to my bingo card and mark off items as I complete them. So some of the items that I made are things that I have to wait until the end of the year. Like one of my goals is to post a YouTube video every Friday for the year. Well, for that, I'm not going to be able to check it off until the end of the year. But I made some of my goals where I might be able to check them off sooner. Like, one of my goals is to get monetized on YouTube. So if I get that done before the end of the year, then I can mark that off. So anyways, I made my bingo card and I will put a picture of it up if you guys want to see it. But I thought I would go through and tell you some of my goals for the year. So my goal for 2023 was to reach 6,000 followers on Instagram, and I didn't quite reach that. I almost got to 5,000. So I went ahead and just kept that goal the same for next year to get to 6,000. I am really close to 5,000 followers on Instagram, and once I get there I will be doing a giveaway. So if you want to be in that giveaway, then make sure you are following me on Instagram so you'll see whenever I post that. My next goal is to release a free pattern. I have quite a few patterns that I have written, but I just haven't typed up the pattern, and I want to do that, and I want to release at least one for free this year. I also want to try to do one live video each month at least. I enjoy doing live videos, but I just haven't been doing them much. I don't really know why, I just haven't. So I've mostly done them on TikTok. I've done, I think, a couple on Instagram, and I haven't done any on YouTube. So I'm thinking this year, depending on if TikTok gets banned or not, I would like to do more on TikTok, and then maybe I will do some more on Instagram and maybe do some on YouTube as well. My next goal is to finish 500 items this year, which sounds like a lot, but I actually finished more than that in 2024. So in 2024, I finished 687 items, which is crazy to me. That's so many, but I really like that I kept track of it this year, and I kept track of every single thing that I made, and I'm definitely going to do that in next year as well. The reason that I put this goal at 500, which is less than what I made this year, is because one of my really important goals that I'm trying to do is to finish all the projects that I have started. I have an insane amount of projects that I've started that I haven't finished, and it's actually kind of embarrassing how many I have. So I don't enjoy sewing, and I will make a lot of pieces, and then when it comes to the sewing part, I'll just put it down and not go back to it. So my goal is to go back to all those projects and try to finish up all of them that I can. I also do not like frogging things. So frogging is when you are undoing a piece and ripping it out, and then you can use the yarn for something else. So far in the past, I have frogged like almost nothing because I'm like, I spent so much time making this that I don't want to waste that and frog it. But honestly, if it's just going to sit there, what's the difference in it being sitting there and never getting done? Or I can frog it and actually use the yarn. So I'm thinking I might frog some items as well. And then one of my other big goals is to use the yarn that I have before I buy more, and only buy yarn for specific projects, which I've been trying to do, but I haven't been doing the best at. I have a lot of yarn. Like what you see here is like not even like a fifth of the amount of yarn that I have. So these two shelves here are all of my blanket yarn. The one above it did have my velvet yarn, but I just changed it, and it has all of my Premier yarn up there and like some Chanel yarn. And then I have I have more. There's more stacked up on top of this shelf. There's more underneath. There's more on my desk. I have 2 other shelves that have yarn, and I have 2 totes full of yarn. So I have a lot of yarn. Now, most of the other yarn that I have is not blanket yarn, and I mostly use blanket yarn. So what I have on my desk and what I have here is the stuff that I use the most. The rest that I have in totes and on my shelves over there are more of like acrylic yarn, some cotton yarn, and just some smaller yarns like that. So maybe this year I will work on doing some more items with those, like some more bandanas and stuff like that. So with that being said, I might be making some different items this year and also finishing up these projects. That some of these projects, the reason I stopped is because they're going to take so long to finish. And if I do decide to finish them, then it's going to take quite a bit of time. So that's why I only put my goal at 500 instead of increasing it for this year. My next goal is to release at least 3 new patterns this year, which, like I said, I already have quite a few written up that I just need to type up and get them tested, and then they'll be ready to go. So that should be pretty easy for me to do at least 3. My next goal is to teach a crochet class, which I have talked to a lot of people about this. A lot of people have requested locally that I teach classes. People that want to go to the class, places that want me to teach there. And so I have a lot of opportunity for this. I just haven't taken that step to do it, and I plan to this year. I really want to take that step and start teaching those classes. I have experience helping people with their patterns and stuff. I just don't have experience teaching from complete beginners. So that's the little part that's kind of scaring me, is I haven't taught total complete beginners before. I've mostly helped people who already know how to crochet some, and then I teach them more, or they used to know how 20 years ago and I reteach them. But I think that I should be able to do it. I just need to take that leap and get into it. And then my next goal is to reach 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So right now I am at 1.6 thousand. So I figure that is pretty much doubling what I have now. That should be pretty reasonable for me to reach by the end of the year. My next goal is to reach 100 sales on Etsy. So far I'm just selling my patterns on Etsy. So it's not like I'm selling a lot of items on there, just some patterns here and there. So for last year I made, I think I made 48 sales, which was so close. I really was hoping for 50 and I almost got there. So I'm thinking next year I'm hoping to get to 100, which is pretty much going to just be doubling the amount. So I made almost 50 in the first year, and then hopefully in the second year I can do that again. And then for my markets, I put my goal to have at least 15 markets, which is a little over 1 a month, which is very reasonable. Last year I did, I think, 27 markets, so it is quite a few less than last year. But I do have my items in a store now, so that is part of the reason that I might do less markets. And also, if I'm teaching classes, then I'm going to be busy some days, and it might make more sense for me to do less markets. So we'll see. I might still do a lot. I'm not really sure yet. And then one of my goals is to receive mail to my P.O Box. So I have had a P.O Box for a while, but I just haven't told you guys about it yet. I don't really know why. I just kind of felt like, I don't know if anyone would actually want to send me anything, so I never told you guys about it. But I really think it would be awesome to receive some mail to my P.O Box, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about it. And I will put my P.O Box linked in the description, so if anybody wants to send me anything, I mean, you can send me a postcard, you can send me a little note, whatever you want to send. I just think it would be really cool to get some mail from one of you guys. So I'll have that linked in case one of you wants to send me something. And then my last goal is to complete 10 pattern tests this year. So last year, I think I completed like 28 pattern tests, something like that, which I didn't even realize I did that many. I honestly did not think I did that many until I went back and counted it. So I think that 10 is very reasonable. I actually am already working on one. It is January 1st, and I'm already working on my first pattern test for someone on Ribblr. So I think I will reach that one pretty easily. so those are all of my goals for 2025. I am not super strict. Like, if I don't reach all these goals, that is okay. That's perfectly fine. But these are goals that I would really like to reach this year. So I want to know, did you guys make New Year's resolution goals? Did you make goals for your business or just personal goals? I also have some personal goals that I made, but I didn't make a bingo for those or anything. And I want to know, which one of these items are you excited about for me? Like, are you excited about me releasing new patterns? Are you excited to see me do some more markets this year? I just want to know what you guys are thinking about and what you guys are excited about coming up for this year. And I want to know what you're excited about for your business and your life as well. What are you guys planning on doing this year? And anything exciting or fun that you're hoping to get done this year, I would love to know. So let me know in the comments. And make sure you're subscribed so you'll see my next video. I post a video every single Friday, and I might even start posting more often than that, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.